Eggs Benedict, aka Colin Porter, if I'm not mistaken. Welcome back to the stream there. I'm just saying, welcome back to the stream. You're all good, man. Gotcha. Hold your Seth. Let's go Dragons. Yeah, Dragons are up tonight, and if you can hang around, I wouldn't mind. I'm not in their locker room, but if you could ping them, that would be much appreciated. My
Happily
guy.
will. I love my players.
Oh, really?
I absolutely love them. I've never said different. Where am I put? What is the Twitch link? Goodness knows. Alright, there it is. Alright, just let me know when to add them, and I will. Unless Crane is on it, which, who knows. Oh, Cool's in the chat. Oh, Cool. Big fan of that guy. And hello, Eggs Benedict. Yeah.
Okay, so I think we have the teams set up here.
I thought flamingos were home. Hold on, let's check that. Denver host. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
All right, we're gonna kick
Yeah,
this
players have been pinged. Our players have been.
off.
Yay! SCFSL football. Let's go.
Set this one up. I did have it wrong in the write-up, so the Flamingos are the home team per the schedule. Not that it matters a ton. So we are going to Florida. And I think we'll do what I have, high winds. Yeah, we'll do the Chicago Stadium. Rainy and high
I think
winds,
it's
not ideal
good.
for football, but we will play it anyway. Our experts in this one have Florida as the heavy favorite,
Oh
or Fort
man.
Lauderdale as the heavy favorite, as expected. We'll see how this one plays out, though. Um,
I believe. I have high hopes.
why is there running back a Botterman? One
Oh yeah,
second
that
here.
might be a
Rosters
problem.
and something's missing on the roster. I did. We're gonna change that here. Just give me 1 second. And so we gotta back out quick to reset this. And hopefully that fixes our running back situation. Wouldn't want the Flamingos to be without Tom. What?
It would appear as if they are without whoever is supposed to be there. That's unfortunate. Hey, Mr. CJ.
Hey, 1 second.
We're gonna just go all the way out. Make sure it loads the teams one more time.
This is gonna be a good game.
I'd have to agree. Personally, this is going to be a good game. I agree.
Okay, now we have Thomas Noble II, and yeah, I don't know why I missed them.
Yay!
So let us go. I think I was going to Chicago. Rainy day game with heavy winds. Kick off starting now.
Ooh, I like their end zone. That's a pretty end zone.
Oh,
I
those
enjoy
are
it.
the super casual bowl end zone still.
I still like them. They're pretty neat.
Yeah, they still look good.
All right, so
Dragon's gonna be starting with the ball here.
Dev League is the final game of the night. It is Vipers and Nightmares. You're right, Cole. And
Beams
apologize
it
for
up.
the camera angle. First throw of the game looks to be fairly errant from Mr. Beeman.
Yeah. Just is what it is. Poor Beeman, dropping back, surveying, pressure in his face, throws it to the sidelines, incomplete.
Now,
Third
who
and
was the
10.
Dragons O-line?
Nolan Cruz.
Yeah, Nolan Cruz.
Okay.
Year 10 or 11, I believe. And there's a flag. Damari Rose.
I think it is a hold, will be declined.
We were just talking about you.
We were. But now we're talking about him for the wrong reasons.
As I believe this is Hato coming on to punt.
It is.
Hato, who I believe won an award last year for rookie, or not rookie, kicker, punter of the year, one of those two, I want to say.
That's a great question. I don't know, I didn't see any Dragons on there, if I remember right, but that was a while ago. Thomas Noble, TFL, Boderman. Miracle Robinson finds Runman down the sidelines. Oh, and he's gone.
Touchdown Mingos.
Ash Runman opens this one up with a huge catch out of the backfield. That one good for 79 yards.
It's a big play right there. It's a good first touchdown for the season. Pablo on the kick. Boom.
Mingos made it to the Super Casual Bowl last season, looking to make it back there again and win it all. They're one of the favorites along with the Silver Eagles. And, off to an early lead here at home.
Under center goes Beeman. Drops back and pressured immediately. Oh, God. Incomplete is Beeman. One for 5 for 2 yards is Willie Beeman. 1 for 6 now. And on the punt. Is that Caleb Williams? I don't know. It's a C. I'm guessing there. Miracle drops back, surveying. He's got a man. It's Thomas Noble. The second who makes a man miss, and he might. No, he's
Close.
stopped at the 3 or 4. Yep, the 3. Big reception right there. Thomas Noble under center. Or I'm sorry, Miracle Robinson under center. Thomas Noble gets the run though, and it's a TFL. He got tackled by his own man. It's the first overall pick with his first TFL. Sweet. Gotta love it. Looking wide open, Runwin. Oh my goodness, wide open.
Runman with his second touchdown. A big storyline in this game and for this season is how will Jamirical Robinson Jr.'s sophomore season be? He was a rookie and helped lead the Mingos all the way to the championship game. Second season looking pretty good so far.
And that was I think one of the greater championships in recent memory. Miracle had a good game that game.
Scotty doesn't know.
Wait, no, he is on the Dragons. I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, Scotty got signed. Big boss man, Adam. Mr. S. Yeah, big fan of that guy. It's first. I think it's the first down of the season for the Dragons. Very good for them. Under center. Beeman dropping back, looking. Looking to the corner, and it's incomplete. The right sideline on the tight end that hit the, the corner route. Quads on the left. Oh, Billion.
Almost intercepted.
Almost picked off. 2 for 9 for 18 so far is Willie Beeman through not even a full first quarter. He's looking. He's got a man.
Jordan Tribble.
And that's 4th and 2. Got those Mingos right where we want them. We sure do. You are correct, Mr. S. Miracle looking. Oh, and it's caught by Runman.
Yeah, really good coverage by Denver there, but Runman snags it right in front of them.
Miracle drops back. It's got a man right out of the backfield. Runman again, and tackle is missed.
It's one block, but cannot get the other. Runman having a great game so far. Got the 2 touchdowns in this one and a pickup down to the 30. Robinson Jr. going to the sideline again. That's Matt Cawthon.
He steps out of bounds. So he couldn't get much after the catch, but he got 4 yards there. Man, these sidelines just so open for the Mingos here.
And after one, 14-0 in Fort Lauderdale, Mingo's ahead and driving 5 yards away from pay dirt.
Yeah, it's a lot better than 28-0, at least 21-0. And Noble is in. There is 20-0. Been busted for PEDs? No way. I don't believe it. Kick is up and it's good. 21-0 here in Florida. Beeman. Tried to find the running back out of the backfield, but that is a rookie running back, so he doesn't get his hands around it. Serve in. Incomplete. For 12. Beeman surveying. Incomplete.
Okay. Hato on with the punt. And Vasquez, this is turning quickly into a blowout, which I did not expect.
I kind of expected it, but Mingos have scored on 3 straight offensive possessions. Will they make it 4 in a row? Eggs Benedict, you can go to the game announcements to see the write-up. It kind of has it in there. There's also, I'm not sure if the schedule's been posted or not. If it hasn't, I'll do that later.
And Dash Runman gets nearly a first down.
Pick up of 9. Mingo's at midfield. They get 2nd and 1 with Miracle Robinson Jr. in the pistol. Hand it off to Noble. Almost looked like a direct snap, but Monster of the Woods tackles Noble for a 2-yard loss. Pitch to Noble, and Noble is stuffed. So the Denver Dragons defense makes a stand. They get the ball back. Pablo in on it. And Pablo gets close, but not quite a coffin. Dragons take over at the 20. Touchback. Beeman spread in the field. Yeah, 5 wide receivers. Halfway through. Throw it to Tribble on the first play of this drive.
2 minutes to work with here in the half. 2.5.
Beeman under center. Gonna just get rid of it. Avoids the sack, but incomplete.
Hato coming on the punt one again.
The middle runman.
2-minute drill on for the Flamingos.
Yeah, they're back at midfield. Last drive, their offense stalled out at this point. We'll see if they can put points on the board this
Miracle
drive.
Robinson has been perfect so far.
Yeah, and continues the streak. This time Cawthon down the right sideline. He likes that right side, it seems, this game. First down, Mingo's up to the 27 of Denver. Another first down for Fort Lauderdale, this time coming from Mr. Thomas Noble II. Robinson Jr. gonna just get rid of it. Thrown off his back foot through the side, or through the left sideline, out of bounds, incomplete. His first incompletion of the game. And wide open is Runman. I believe that's Runman's third touchdown of the game. We've seen a lot of big-time receiver performances this super casual.
And I don't
week
think the running back has a single.
Runman's at wide receiver.
Oh, I don't know why I saw running back.
Yeah, probably because it's his original position, and I didn't have a chance to modify all of them.
That's fair. Scotty doesn't know we'll return it. One minute to get something on the board here for the Dragons.
And Demon's going to find Jordan Tribble, maybe a favorite target brewing here. The young Tribble, in his debut game, gets his fourth catch.
And this will be thrown out of bounds.
Avoids the sack, though. 2nd and 10, clock stopped at 49 seconds. Denver does have 2 timeouts. We'll see if they can make something happen. They've got an empty set. 4 receivers split left. Demon is sacked. Judge Dredd in on that sack. Timeout by Fort Lauderdale. They're trying to maybe get the ball back here. Speedy Gonzalez run going nowhere thanks to Archie Swift. That'll force Hato back out here yet again.
Hato,
this one away.
Hato getting a workout here.
Rafael Vasquez in on the return. 17-yard line is where the Flamingos will start. JR with trips left is going to drop back. Gonna throw it deep as Iboss James. Iboss James makes a man miss, and he is gone.
Wide open man.
Kobe,
Touchdown.
good to see you, my guy. How's the birthday? How was the birthday yesterday? Did you do everything
Happy
you wanted
birthday.
to? I don't know what people do for birthdays these days. Did you go to work? That's what I usually do on my birthday.
That is shockingly sad.
I mean, just another day, my guy. So Pablo kicking this one away. 35-0 here as we wind down the first half of football. Treat myself, yeah. I'll sim super casual on my birthday is probably what I'll end up doing.
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing my 18th
I don't know if
birthday.
the season
Anyway.
will work. And I do have
Nearly intercepted.
Eggsman, I don't think this is going to be a 120-6 game by any means. I think it's going to be like a low 60s to maybe one score game, but we'll see.
You got the score wrong. It was 122-7, but who's counting?
I think they're just kind of being like,
Yeah, general
estimating there. Kicking off is Hatos, their first kickoff of the game. Iboss James on the return up to the 21-yard line. Nice. Southern Ohio. Yeah, I don't know if it's Southern, but I know some folks out at Lima, Ohio. Miracle Robinson Jr. throws it.
The first incompletion.
Cole, I think the Dragons' defense is better than that too. Just because you're on it, my dude. Robinson Jr. throwing. First down from Cawthon and then some up to midfield. Mingo's offense has been methodical and clicking. Robinson Jr. back to pass, gonna throw it incomplete to Noble. Yeah, everyone's favorite volleyball animation, 3rd and 10. Dragons stopped the Mingos at about this field position last time on 3rd down. We'll see if they can do it again. Robinson Jr. thrown across the middle. That is Williams. I can't think of the C name right now. I think it's Caleb. The face mask to cut the distance down. Lima's more northeastern. All right, that's what I thought. And overthrows as an easy touchdown. Matt Cawthon through. Yeah. Although Dash Runman been kind of torching everyone, and Ernesto Romero III getting his first action in the game. And get a little touchdown in the back corner of the end zone. Makes it 41-0 on this rainy day in Florida. Scotty doesn't know on the return. They get up to the 24. That's where Beeman and company are going to take over. They have a chance to put some points on the board, but not by doing that. Strip sack and Ludacris. I can't remember. Is the real Ludacris?
Right
Is the real Ludacris from Atlanta? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Anyway, Ludacris on the fumble recovery. Mingos get the ball back. The defense trying to make a stand. That's alert on the tackle for loss. 2nd and 14. Noble with another carry, and honestly, the Dragons' run defense has been pretty solid. Noble does get 4 there, but back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10. Robinson. Empty set. Gonna throw wide open as Romero, and Romero's got back-to-back touchdowns on back-to-back drives. This one very short, but capped off with an Ernesto Romero, the 3rd touchdown. Gonna make it 49-0. We are just a couple minutes away from ending this 3rd quarter. Yeah, Atlanta's got some, music artists kind of in a sneaky area for like a lot of different variety. I mean, a lot of hip hop, R&B, I guess you could say, but yeah. It's Beeman sacked by Judge Dredd. I think that's actually Joseph Dredd. I mean, in the movie it's Judge Dredd, but Joseph Dredd on the sack. Beeman passing again. This time it's Tribble, one of Beeman's favorite targets today. Jordan Tribble having a game. 7 catches for 84 yards. Definitely a bright spot on this Denver Dragons offense right now. Beeman back to pass yet again. Fumbles it again, but it's Nolan Cruz just recovering. Could have been an absolute backbreaker. Instead, it's 2nd and 16. Barry B. Benson in on that. Beeman throwing again. Throws it out of bounds. They get 3rd and a mile. Coming up. Beeman in the shotgun. He's got the fullback. I can't remember. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Had a receiver. So bring on Hutto for another punt. Punting this one away to Vasquez. See the Flamingos. See how much they extend their lead. You have a chance to score before the end of the quarter. It's Robinson Jr. handing this one off to Thomas Noble II, who has a good run lane and one of his best carries of the night. Noble II up to the 39-yard line. This is regular season, so this is regular season. We're changing up. We changed up the schedule, so we're doing 3 regular. We're doing 3 games basically, 4 games a day, Monday through Saturday, if that makes sense. So you have 3 majors games, and because we have 12 majors teams, so you have 3 majors games on a Monday, for example, and 1 Dev League game, and we have 4 Dev League teams, so you have 1 game as well. So that's how it's paired up. So this is not playoffs. We were very, very far away from playoffs. As Pablo punts this one away, and it's looking good, but not coffined enough. Touchback at the 20. Dragons have a chance to score here early on in the 4th quarter. It's going to be Beeman to Jones. Cam Jones. Catch there, 2nd and 1. This pitch to Speedy Gonzalez out of the shotgun. Not a very conventional play. Loses 2. Ludacris in on the stop. Now Beeman throwing and almost intercepted there. They make it 4th and 3. Wonder if they're going to go for it. Yep, so we did that so the streams wouldn't be as long, because before, when it was 6 games, the streams would take over 3 hours. So, and I know yesterday went on a little long. There are reasons for that. Today I started late. There are other reasons for that, because I wasn't slated or wasn't sure if I was going to stream today or not. Didn't find out until late. So that's where we're at. But basically, I expect tomorrow to have a little bit more figured out. Largely because the bulk of time to get it set up is getting the roster set up. It's not as easy as it used to be. And Mingo's putting a drive together. They're at the Denver 32, and wide open is Ernesto Romero the third touchdown for Mr. Third. Mingos are up by a bunch. So yeah, now they're shortened down to a little over 2 hours, 2 hours 15, 2 hour 30, somewhere in that ballpark. Some of that's because I've made an adjustment to help the sim a little bit more. So anyway, I think the pacing is a lot better, and then, you know, if we can actually get started at 6 o'clock, I guess. If we can actually get started at 7 Eastern, I think that just bodes well for everyone in general. 5 wide receiver set for Beeman. They're down by a bunch, trying to get something going short past the Tribble is complete. Tribble's got some sure hands here, this one. 8 catches, 87 yards. Quite the possession receiver that this Dragons offense has. See if they can air it out more with Doesn't Know. This time they do find Doesn't Know across the middle. Commentator curse doesn't affect him. The Dragons use a timeout, though. 2:12 in the 4th quarter, but big pickup by Denver as they're approaching midfield. Beeman, quick throw, and cannot find the receiver. No, the next 2 games are majors games, and the final game of the night is a dev game. It's just 3-1, 3-1, 3-1 every game. As Scotty Doesn't Know catches it, breaks a tackle, spins, and scores. What a play. Someone grab a clip of that. That was something special out of the William Slayton playbook. And now it'll be Hato to tack on the PAT. Next game day after today. Tomorrow, it's the same thing. I don't know how to say it. There are 3 majors games every day and 1 Dev League game every day, Monday through Saturday with this new schedule. That's kind of how it's set up. And it's just 3-1 on Monday, 3-1 on Tuesday, 3-2 or 3-1 on Wednesday, 3-1 on Thursday, 3-1 on Friday, 3-1 on Saturday. That's all it is. It's not too bad. Otterman with the run, fullback run at that. As we are under 2 minutes left in this game, Denver did end up putting points on the board, so we have not seen a shutout yet here this S14 so far. As we are 4 games in, stick around. We'll have a great matchup next game, I think. No, it'll be the Roswell Aliens and the New Zealand Wallabies. Good matchup there. So stick around to watch that one with me. Roswell looking to get back to the playoffs. Flamingos trying to assert their dominance. Not only, I think it would be a failure if they didn't make the playoffs, and they're looking to get a high seed for buys. And Denver trying to get some of these young pieces. They have had a lot of draft picks in S12 and S13, or S13 and S14, I should say. A few in S12 as well, like Gonzo Leafson, Wilfred Langwell, son of Ekrick the Collier, and Hal Van Jr., but they also, are trying to piece it all together. Their roster's filled out, just not quite developed, so they'll get there. And victory formation for the Flamingos as we'll see one final kneel. They didn't quite time it the best, but that's okay. And it looks like the 56-10 prediction wasn't so far off. I was at 36-0, or 63-0, so I guess I was a little off. If anyone can let the Silver Eagles and Wallabies know, I'm not in their locker rooms. I know their GMs a little bit. And then I wonder if Toasty's going to join me. I'll do it. 56-7 is your final. Great game from Jamaica Robinson Jr. More touchdowns than incompletions and almost 500 yards. And here we go. I will set this game up here very quickly. Or wait, no, not Silver Eagles. Wallabies and Aliens. Wallabies and Aliens. What? Yeah, I wouldn't ping like that, Adam, because the roles aren't right. I would actually go into the locker rooms. Because that's probably not going to do anything. But anyway, let me. It's Wallabies and Aliens. That's my bad. And here we go.
Man, such an honor to be in the booth with the commissioner here.
I'm not the commissioner, actually, but thanks, Dom. Appreciate that.
You've been a commissioner for a while, technically speaking. But yeah,
I guess.
congrats on the promotion, though. Really.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's.
But the soon to come, has it already been processed, or?
No, it takes effect after this season. So.
I see. Well,
so S14.
Congratulations on the relegated promotion.
Thanks. Yeah, so S14 will be my last season as the Lions GM for the foreseeable future.
Wow.
So Roswell favored in this one by a little bit.
A margin.
We'll see how it goes. Sometimes the Wallabies can be fairly sneaky. So, Dom, give me a spicy prediction for this game.
A spicy prediction.
Now that the
I
adults
don't
are
know.
in the room.
I don't know if I have any spicy predictions for this game.
Okay. Make one up then.
New Zealand will lose by less than 28 points.
Okay, well that's maybe kind of a lukewarm prediction, you know. It's like a standard buffalo sauce spice prediction, you know. I was looking for ghost pepper personally, but I guess beggars can't be choosers, right? You know, I did prompt you for it, and I put you on the
Yes.
spot in a tough position, so I apologize. I should have hampered my expectations there.
Not very considerate of you, Dust.
I know. I am quite a
Oh, what a catch!
I am, you know, very what's the term? Ruthless and inconsiderate.
True.
Always they convert it on third down when they have to, but almost give the ball right back. You know, we see a lot of potential interceptions get dropped, and it's as a former defensive player, I'm no longer a defensive player. It's very aggravating.
Yeah. As the old joke says, if they had better hands, they'd be wide receivers.
Yeah, but the attributes say they have hands like wide receivers, so sometimes that gets a little like, you know, do the attributes mean anything, you know?
I mean, that's a fair concern to express.
Right? So, like, how do you get above 99 catch? That's my question, right?
I think it's because DBs are the worst position. So,
Dang.
yeah, maybe if they just weren't so bad.
I guess I grab balls, never making Hall of Fame confirmed.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Need a little Debbie sack? Yeah, maybe we'll see a little Debbie sack here. Miss Salami Lid. Catch out of the backfield.
Ooh.
Makes one miss. Does he have enough speed? No. Looks like this section of the meat locker is gonna just come up short. Does get all the way down to the 11. Play action. Grimes throws. Looking for Ham. The other part to the other three-part of the three-part meat locker, I guess is what it is. I don't know what they call it. There's Ferguson pork, there's salami lid, and Radiance ham. So there's, you know, three kind of like, I guess, deli meats, you could say.
Yes. Copious amounts of sandwich dinners.
Sandwich dinners, yes indeed. A lot of summers with sandwich dinners or lunches.
I think they're very underrated as a meal.
Yeah, I don't do sandwiches much anymore. I had a loaf of bread in my freezer once, and then I moved like 2 years later, and I think I took 4 loaves of bread out of it. 4 slices out of that loaf. I was like, huh, I guess I don't eat bread a lot. So then I never bought bread again.
I can't relate.
Vent 2 gives the
Solid.
Roswell aliens a 3-point lead. You have to think they'd want 6 there, right? But they end up with only a field goal.
You know, just keep the home crowd happy. Playing a game that you're heavily favored in, so just keep constant production going, and you're probably content either way.
It's better than the alternative, right? Which is like a turnover or a punt, you know.
Sure,
So I mean,
yeah.
you take the points, but obviously when you're in the red zone and you had such a big play to get you down to the 11, you know, you feel like, yeah, we can score, which they did.
Yeah.
You know, 7 is greater than 3. Quick maths. Williams bombing it deep.
That's why you work in the engineering fields.
Yeah, you know, got a 4-year degree.
That's why they pay you the big bucks.
I mean, not trying to power play you, Dom, but I mean, I did get a 4-year degree to tell you that 7 is greater than 3. Anyway, the Roswell aliens
what a
punt it,
return!
and Gorgoris Polychronidus, the Greek nightmare, It's a shifty return up to the 49. Grimes and company take over, and another nightmare. Lucas Peterson, a former nightmare, carry, gains of a couple.
That was a terrifying 2 yards
There we go.
Dayton Sack, you're a nightmare too as well, huh?
Yes, yeah. Wide open. Wow,
But to
what
buy.
a bomb.
Orteza. Huge throw. Grimes has not had a very, he's kind of thrown the ball away and incomplete, but 2 completions both went for like 50+ yards. So that'll work. 10-0. We approach 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Toasty, how you doing?
Doing good.
Where's the money at?
Uh,
Okay.
That was an hour of my life I want back.
Yeah.
So we used electronic drawers, and it was sent to a drawer that was assigned to no one.
Oh. Did you just write your name on it and be like, oh, it belongs to me now?
That's actually what we did.
Oh,
We had our manager
okay.
assign it to one of us. And be like, money out, put it where it belongs.
All right. Like that Monsters, Inc. song, put that thing right back where it came from, or so help me, or whatever he sings, Good scene. Anyway, back to football. The Wallabies cannot convert there despite the nice 8-yard pickup by Boderman. So Duck football will be on to pump this one away again to Grigoris Polychronidis, who had a nice return before. Gets a decent one here up to the 38. Roswell looking to tack onto their 2-score lead here.
Already putting my 28 points
Oh,
prediction in jeopardy here.
yeah.
He is wide open.
Taba Tabai. He's been around for a minute, I think.
Yeah, if it's a name I recognize, they've been around too long.
Well,
And like
I'm
3
pretty
or
sure
4
he was.
seasons.
What's that?
I think he's been around for like 3 or 4 seasons.
Oh no, longer than that. I'm pretty sure he was on the Aliens championship team.
Well, let's look.
I could be mistaken. He's older than my first player.
Oh yeah, year 7.
So Tabatabai and Grimes, a couple of the only remaining players from that team. I think Joe Bluth maybe was on that team. But yeah, kind of a new look Aliens as they try to get into the playoffs here, and I think they have a good chance at it.
I
Looking
think
good
Shane
in this one.
Lafferty was also on that team.
Oh yeah, Flatterty could have as well. Yep. Good call. See, this is why we pay you the big HO bucks, Toasty.
You guys pay me?
Yeah, and more work to do. 3rd and 4 after that TFL from Fren Hamburger. 3rd and 4. Kyle Williams in the gun, throwing for it, triple coverage.
Ooh.
That was a sea of purple and neon orange, or neon, not orange, green, the other orange. It's gonna bring out Duck football to punt this one again.
Green is the new orange.
Oh, Tabatabai was Vipers. That's right. Thanks for letting me know, Jasmine. Grimes was Grimes? No, was it? Did you have Crew as the QB or somebody else? I can't remember. Oh, that S-State team. Anyway, thanks for the correction, Dave. We are winding
That's why
down.
we brought you onto HO.
What's that?
That's why we brought you into HO, Dave.
Yeah, that's exactly why. Shiomi, yes. Katone Shiomi, yep. Second quarter, here we go. 3rd and 2. Grimes looking like he was throwing for it. 6-2, Dom's on the 6-2 watch. Grimes throws, and Radiant's Ham!
Oh!
Making that 28-point lead, or 28-point differential very close now.
Yeah.
Doing a little riverboat dance on them and making it a 24-0 game.
It's up and good.
If they lose by enough, does the 28-point prediction become a hot take?
I mean, no, I don't think no, because I didn't expect it. You know, I mean the game odds you kind of have to take with a grain of salt, but it was 95% in favor of the aliens, so I don't think that's. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. I think it's actually. Well, you mean it's a hot take in the sense that it was really hot that you expected it to be that close?
I mean, that was the argument. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, what a pick.
now it's going to get even worse. Daddy Longlegs on the INT. I think the former Denver Dragon in on that pick. Sets up the aliens with great field position. Peterson. Ooh. Shifty run. Gain of about 12 or 13. Gets down to the 10 or so. First down for the aliens. Going to go fullback dive with Mr. Lid. I don't know, if you were Salami Lid and you got your PhD as Lucas Peterson scores a touchdown. I think that's Lucas Peterson's first career touchdown. So congratulations to Mr. Peterson in the majors, that is. So
Yeah,
big
congrats.
big hype. So if you were like Mr. Salami Lid and you got your PhD, right? Would you call yourself Dr. Lid? I mean, like does that kind of sound like a pharmaceutical or something, or like some kind of like plumbing solution or something like that, like Dr. Lid?
Yeah, Dr. Lid sounds like a solvent that you would pour down your pipes. Yeah.
Right? Or like I don't know. I have to ask him that.
Professor Lid.
There is a player who I know is getting their PhD. Not on any of these teams. I think he played the last game. There's a player who I know is getting, PhD in music theory. Just a fun fact if you want to know. Toasty's got a
Full of fun facts.
PhD in bot development.
No.
No. He's about to. As speaking of Botterman getting the first down. The Wallabies don't have a very filled out offense or defense for that matter. That's why the score is what it is. But do have some pieces in Williams, and I guess Botterman making it happen too. Making me eat my words. He's saying, "Who needs players? You have me."
Right?
When you don't know who to find, always get it to Botterman.
Right. Sometimes Botterman finds you as McMorris. Coming down with it in triple coverage. And I believe this is Duck football's range, so Wallabies have a chance to put some points on the board. 2.5 minutes left in the second quarter, but they're not going for 3. They're going for 6. Botterman. Pickup of 8. I like it. The space raid offense. It's feast or famine, and right now it's feasting. Incomplete though. 3rd and 2. Gonna see another 6-2. Dom's on 6-2 watch.
Always.
Always.
Heavy set here too.
Gets rid of it and
He threw a
touchdown!
touchdown.
It was such good coverage, but Jalen Smith III did not care. Touchdown Wallabies. Just a few seconds away from the 2-minute warning. Smith III's first catch of the night. Good for 20 and the TD.
Will this spark the comeback?
It could. It could. So here's my bold take that this Wallabies team might not be in a dominant season. I'm just gonna say that right now. It might not be a dominant season for the Wallabies.
Wow. Nice play there by Body. Back edge on the edge. Outside the number.
Grimes doing it again. Has a receiver underneath. It's Ham.
Ham.
Eggs Benedict in the chat saying don't get in field goal range. Might have just jinxed that for the for the Wallabies. Peterson, nice check down route. Gets about 19 yards. Aliens are moving. Grimes thrown to the full back. Oh no, that was Peterson, but overthrown. 59 seconds left in the half. 24-point lead for Roswell as they are within striking distance again and trying to strike, but overthrows Hunter Estrada. 3rd and 10. You guys want to do a prediction for the second half at all?
New Zealand will lose by less than 28 points.
Well, we only got a handful of views in the chat. We got, I think TLK said he'd ping the Wallabies, and I mistakenly took the silver, or thought it was the Silver Eagles. I couldn't remember the exact order I had done it. And I can't read, which is kind of problematic. I just like assume what the letters say, you know. As we have 45 seconds here. The David Vent 2 field goal was good to make it a 27-point lead for Roswell. David Vent 2, their second field goal, nearly throwing an interception. Williams had one earlier. This one almost harmlessly to the ground. 2nd and 10. Third and 10.
Big pass coming up from Kyle Williams.
No, this is the eminent third down run, as I call it. If the AI doesn't feel like they can, no matter what you have your slider set to, if the AI doesn't feel like you can convert the third down inside of 2 minutes of the second quarter, they will not throw it, no matter what. Oh boy, says Dave in the chat. As Roswell has 2 timeouts, 26 seconds, and 51 yards to work with. Start short with Tabatabai, only a gain of a few. Roswell uses their 2nd timeout of the half. The classic strong eye passing formation going to work though. Going to make it a 41-point game for the Roswell Aliens. Who's had the touchdowns for the Aliens here? No, Peterson had one. Tabatabai had
A couple.
2. And then Lid, I believe, had 1. And Ham with 1. Sound right?
Yeah. And
At the third, flattened there. 11 seconds for this Wallabies offense. So you got all 3 timeouts. They must be, you know, thinking they can carry them over like Vic Fangio. Hotterman with the catch there, runs out after a gain of 11. 7 seconds left. Peterson Ham. Tabatabai has 3. Woo. Good game for Tabatabai. We've seen a lot of receivers breaking out this week 1 for big games. You guys have any theories on why that is? Other than just competition?
I think defense took a big hit.
Oh, like roster-wise and regression-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can see that. I know the Lions lost a lot of TPE regression just with some of the older players. Fortunately, Dom is recreated as a defensive player, though, so he's come to save the day.
The trend.
Dayton Sack, gonna be a legend, as another legend, Providence C. Rab, in on the TFL. Slump Dog, what's good, my guy? Welcome back to the chat. It was good having you last night. Line Nikita, I think the third. I think Nikita the third's first catch of the game. good for some. They decline penalty, I guess. 3rd and 2. 6-2 incoming. Grimes drops back. Quick throw. Wide open is Tabatabai. Tabatabai burns the 6-2 as it sometimes tends to do. Touchdown, Roswell. The AT is good. 41-point lead for the Aliens. We'll see if the Wallabies can do something on offense. Williams is a pretty solid QB, just doesn't have a lot of weapons or protection for that matter. Always use protection. Right, Toasty?
Correct.
Anyway.
Good
Anyway.
advice. Thank you, Toasty.
Thanks, Toasty, for being such a good role model. So we're at
See all those life lessons he learned from his doctorate in bot making.
Dr. Bot. Oh, interception. Matthew Edwards, former Dragon, if I'm not mistaken, gets an interception. Williams' second pick thrown on the game. Wallabies are reeling. Aliens looking to strike. His lid just stunting on their defense there. Vipe hype. Yeah. All right, let's see it, chat. Give me a 1 in chat.
Touchdown.
And that's I think Lion Nikita III's first career touchdown as well. So the Aliens actually have a handful of really solid rookies that I think are going to break out in a big way this season. And help.
It really helps being sent down.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Helps with player development and the Dev League game quality.
Most definitely. Yes, you are playing tonight for the Vipers. Yep. Insky's in. But yeah, let's see some 1s in chat if you're a Viper guy. 2s if you're a Wallaby guy. 3 if you're a Nightmare guy. And 4 if you like Joe Bluth's name.
Bluth is a pretty cool name.
Yeah, I like it. Although it looks like Gob, and I always read it as Gob, but I'm pretty sure it's Job. As Grimes nearly throws an interception himself.
I think you can tell how long a user has been in the league by their opinion of the Wallabies. And if you still what a fumble recovery there. If you still dislike the Wallabies, there's a chance you were around for like season 5. Because I still do, and I have no reason to anymore. They're well gone. Nice ham touchdown there.
Ham, not quite ham boning on him, but doing some kind of hand gesture. I don't know dances that well, so if it's like a common thing, or if it's like a dance, or if it's just didn't really look like a fist pump. I don't know. Axe's got to be working on these celebrations. But you know, I'm kind of a football boomer. I mean, I remember when there were real celebrations, like T.O. pouring popcorn into his helmet, you know. Anyway, Wallabies back on offense. They've struggled here these last couple possessions. 2 straight turnovers, 2 straight interceptions as Williams getting pressured. Just gets rid of it, though. Throwing it into the Windows 11 sign. As we are at Windows 11 Field, sponsored by Windows 11. Disclaimer, we're not sponsored by Windows 11. I don't know if... fun fact, though, if you guys watched PvE earlier on, Hummus God was bashing on Windows 11. It was kind of funny. So I guess he upgraded his computer and then could not get it to go. Like he said his taskbar was grayed out or something weird. Looks like Kyle Williams' vision has been grayed out. Botterman with the INT. Aliens back on offense at the Wallabies 39. Fumble there. They fumbled it on the last drive. We didn't highlight it. Ferguson Pork recovered it on the previous drive. This time, Salami Lid falling on the Peterson fumble. Got to use both hands, my guy. Peterson with another carry. Gain of a yard, but TLK, Providence C. Rab, sabotaging for the Wallabies. Face mask. Packs on some yards. Bump it up to the 20-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the Aliens.
You know,
What do I know?
I think the Wallabies have them right where they want them.
Yeah? Okay.
Just got to go on roughly a 55-0 scoring run. It can happen here.
Kick is up and good. I think that's David Ventu's third field goal, 3 for 3 on field goals for the night. Give the Roswell Aliens a 58-point lead. Pretty substantial lead to overcome in 6 minutes left of game time, but I mean, yeah. That's probably too
Were
you
you about to say we've seen crazier and then thought, no, we really have?
Yeah. As Julian McMorris II catches that one. They need a lot more of that if they want to score 58 points in 6 minutes. Kyle Williams not going to get it done with that. Overthrown, probably a good thing, too. I think if it was thrown any less, would have been an interception. Or the defenders would have collided with each other and then would have been a touchdown. Williams going to throw it again. Out of bounds again. 3rd and 10. Passes Williams, just launching it deep, and Smith the third.
Wow. That was a catch.
That was, yeah. And so is this one. Bonnerman with some love.
Very nice.
Is it down to the 20, 65-7 as we approach our final period of play. Yeah, Colt was a pretty big loss for you. CRW was a good pickup for the Venom. Tough loss for the Wallabies. As they're proving, though, you just need Bonnerman receivers. I think that's the theme of the night. I disagree, Slump Dog, that defense isn't a thing. Yes, it's can be very bad, but I don't know. I mean, I think you can have an okay defense still. I mean, you have to look at it, and if you look at it each game under a microscope, it might, you might have one bad game, but like, I mean, that's kind of football.
Damn it.
I can't remember. I think the Lions gave up like 80 or 90 points in a 14-game season last season. That's like less than 10 a game, which is pretty good. It's tough to score. Yeah, the defensive roster, but trust me, Slump, you can fill it out. You can fill out the roster. It just takes a little time. It's not a one-season deal. Hunter Estrada with the catch. I think that's Estrada's first catch. Aliens. Short passes, fullback runs. I wish they ran with the fullback more. What do you all think? I mean, I love to see the fullback dives. They're kind of sneaky.
I wish the fullback dives were... There was more than just a dive.
Yeah.
I'm bothered by the fact that the West Coast playbook doesn't utilize the fullback. when in reality one of the defining traits of West Coast schemes was that they used a lot of fullbacks. So
with West Coast, all it really is though is it's more 2 wide receivers, a tight end. It doesn't really change how the teams play.
Yeah.
well, like that famous 49ers team, which you would argue was like the first like very modern West Coast offense, utilized a generous amount of fullbacks.
Oh yeah, then who was their fullback?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't name you anyone
You
on
like
that team.
fullbacks, Dom? Name every fullback.
Andy Janovich.
Josh Hill's all I got. I don't
Well,
know anyone who doesn't play for the Saints.
See, I don't remember fullback being a part of that. I thought it was like
Derek
Roger.
Watt?
I thought it was what? I
Derek
thought
Watt is a fullback.
I know. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm like
Um,
Derek Watt
You
for the
just asked me to list
49ers?
fullbacks, man. I'm just gonna list fullbacks.
No, all I'm saying is I didn't think it was a fullback offense. I thought it was more unconventional in the sense that running backs caught the ball a lot. Like Roger Craig is the running back I remember for the 49ers.
Well, no, it was like it's like the 7th trait of a West Coast offense. But
Okay. What's the 6th?
I don't know. You can make your little you can make your West Coast list. I
Alright.
just need it to have fullbacks.
Okay. Hey, well, Toasty can comment on this, but like, for me, like last season, what I did for my Lions offense is like I had basically a decision to make if I go 4 wide receivers or a fullback, and I chose the fullback route. I think Toasty was kind of in the similar boat, at least offensively,
Actually, I went 4 wide receivers.
yeah, and he went 4 wide receivers. So like it is kind of interesting in access. I think the 4th wide receiver can do more, but it's like a little bit more feast or famine. Like sometimes I see like nothing from wide receiver 4.
Or you get
Yeah,
200-yard
I mean,
game.
Yeah.
I think on Axis you're kind of playing for big play probability.
And the Wallabies went 0 running back, said TLK.
You're kind of playing for max big play potential because unlike in real football, you're getting a big play once every 3 completions. So there's very little like mathematical reason to not go for like the full four wide sets, just because your odds of getting a huge run after the catch is very high.
Yeah.
6-2 watch there, by the way.
As Peterson.
Peterson.
Big run on short yardage there. Touchdown. Roswell gets it up to 71. Personally, I just don't like how the formations are laid out and the plays are for 4 wide receiver sets. That's my biggest gripe. That's why I didn't do it. That's just my personal take. So in Axis, obviously, like real football, you can get a lot more creative, right?
There is no sim engine more detailed than Axis football.
Okay, all right, Tom. That was your bold take right there. You just used it. You just wasted it.
Now, we could make a sim league with Madden
Okay, but I love Madden 08, and GFSA kind of made me cry about it. So like, it was like a Madden 08 fever dream, and it made me sad at some days because I felt like it was like people were bashing it. I'm like, well, it's not really the engine itself that's the problem.
It was quite a league.
Yeah. TLK in the chat saying pork isn't awesome. I don't know. I mean,
Pork. Okay.
I don't
So
know.
serious
He did
question
recover
here.
a fumble. He did recover a fumble.
Serious question here. If pork isn't awesome, what's your tier list for meat here? What is the best meat?
I mean, okay. So I was talking about Ferguson pork, the offensive lineman
Yeah, I
for the
know.
aliens, but
No, I know.
tier list for meat. Okay.
I'm gonna go number one is cow.
Beef. Okay.
Then I'll go chicken.
Okay.
Kind of a big jump after that, and then seafood.
Seafood. Do you have any
Which
specifics
we will
here?
just put in one category because
Okay.
there's too many seafoods.
Too many seafoods. Sure.
And then pork. I think pork is like my least favorite of those four.
Are you? What about like a turkey or something?
I think we'll just stick on those four because I don't wanna make eight thing lists
Okay.
here.
We leave
We're
that for
willing to
West
do it for
Coast
West
offenses.
Coast.
And then my fifth favorite meat is the fullback. So
The fullback. Okay. I guess I like your list. I like your list. I'm pretty landlocked to be honest. So like seafood. I mean, I've had good seafood. I just kind of it's it's tough to acquire good
I
seafood.
just don't like pork.
Yeah, I agree. I actually said the same thing on shopping the other day because I was like, it just doesn't sound appetizing right now. Now I feel like somebody has already made up some pulled pork and like done a lot of work to it. I'm like, yeah, I could probably stomach it.
Yeah.
But
I like bacon,
yeah,
but like the primary thing that you eat from a pig is pork. Like, and I don't like pork chops. It's not very appealing to me. I don't know why.
no, I dig that. I think you were going with standard meats. I would say like if you like beef, if you haven't tried buffalo, it's very lean beef basically. I really like buffalo. I just don't eat a lot because it's expensive. I only eat it like if the restaurant has it. So, anyway. Your final in this one, 72-14. Although if you just quick put your hand over the screen and cover up the first three quarters, very close ball game. And now, Toasty, we have Silver Eagles and Twisters. So I apologize for falsely telling you.
This is why TLK is the best commish.
Yep. Well, he's still the only commish, right? So.
The best commish we'll have.
Yikes. You were nickel 3-4. You weren't 4-3. That was aliens, right? Toasty.
I'm 4-3 nickel. No, 3-4 nickel. 3-4 nickel.
Okay. And here we go. Twisters, I don't think are going to fare too well, but we'll see. Hopefully I got everything put in correctly.
I shall ideally return later.
All right.
Enjoy the game.
Sounds good. We'll go here. What kind of conditions we got tonight? For some reason I want to say rainy. Yeah, rainy, low winds. Okay. Here we go. I don't have access to the Twisters LR, but someone can ping them. Or I guess I can DM Tater here. And then Toasty, I imagine you could talk to the
Reping my team, yeah.
reping them. Sorry. Here we go. Experts in this one have much better odds for liddits than I thought it would be. We'll see if that holds true here. Toasty, give me a bold prediction here as the representative of the Mexico City Silver Eagles. Give me bold.
Peter
just
softens, INTs, over under 1.5.
for this game. Okay, now give me something with a little bit more juice to it. Give me like Silver Eagles gonna beat every opponent they face by 30, something like that, you know, or Silver Eagles win the championship by 15, you know. Give me something. As Metal Rye, first play of the game, giving me something. AKA Matt Bake, Bark Merlin. First play, 1 rush, 65 yards, and a touchdown. James Bond PAT is good, and we're off. How you like that? How you like that, ball coach? You like that? You know, like Kirk Cousins style. You
nice.
like that? You like that?
It's nice seeing Rahe do good.
I like Rahe when he does well. Yeah. He's also a teammate in PBE. Great user. Branson throwing. And Gino Presto coming down with it. Did you figure out the secret catch rating that makes the defenders actually catch the ball?
Nope. No.
Well,
I think it's literally just...
I'm telling you that 90, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. 9-yard pickup there. And a misdirection from Rahe, but Rahe is stuffed. Couple yard loss. And if it makes you feel better, Dave picked the under for 1.5 INTs. So Softens, though, cannot slither out of that sack. The 6-2 favoring the Twisters. And this is going to be a long field goal. My math serves me right. 43-yarder. Bond's kick is up in the rain and good. That's about the tail end. What's the longest we can kick now? Is it like 55, 56?
It's between the 45 and the 40.
Okay.
I haven't narrowed it down completely.
I can't remember anymore. I know it used to be like 63 or 64, which I'm more than okay with backing that down a little bit. It actually makes it like, you know, if you get a 3 and out on defense, it makes it useful, in my opinion. As Clifford Wilson, it's a 2-yard carry, 2nd and 8. Vincent in the gun, Wilson to his left side, gonna throw, but gets swallowed up right quick. That's Kevin Show. And on the sack. Excuse me. And almost intercepted. See, that's the confusing ones. Like, those ones I feel like should be intercepted. Some of these other ones, like, that seem a little too crazy to be picked off, still do get picked off. But, you know, it's all good.
Just make the INTs more difficult.
Yeah.
And they start in field goal range.
Yeah, big return. Big return there. Up to the 41s where Softens is going to take over of Lidditz. Dogwood Maple getting some blocks, making a move. All the way touchdown. 2.5 minutes in, Softens effective. 2 for 2, 50 yards and a touchdown. I like that stat line. It just looks really clean.
It is clean.
So in my defense, Toasty, so I have not ate yet today because someone said that I needed to stream, so I had gotten back from work, you know, so I'm a little kind of like not quite all prepared and everything, you know. So
in my defense,
oh yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
when 2 grand goes missing, it's a problem.
Okay, well, it sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. And you turned your you problem into my problem. You see how that works? So I had this old like electrician guy, right? I worked with, and he had a sign that says, "Don't make your lack of planning my emergency." And that always stuck with me. Not saying that applies to this situation. Kind of remind me of it. I'm just giving you a hard time, though. You're good to go. it wouldn't be that bad if it wasn't like the first week, and I didn't do yesterday. I was kind of scrambling too.
Yeah.
So like I didn't do all the rosters. I just did the 8
Who
teams.
was playing?
Yeah. So and then I didn't have a chance to do it again and until literally like 5:30. And we all know it takes a little bit longer now to do it.
Well, yesterday, that was blame the construction people.
What they
decided to hit an internet line.
Ooh.
and
Call before
took
you
it
dig.
out.
All before you dig. We got trips right, 2 receivers left. Soften's looking to air it out. Just gets rid of it.
Ooh,
Has a
wide
step.
open.
Oh, man. It's my multi-40 chess, a.k.a. Ulysses Rant. Not actually my multi-kids, but you wouldn't
Yes,
understand.
it is.
Shh.
Our new commish has multis.
I have multis. I'm getting fined for tampering. So, how long is Mr. Peter Softens going to hang on career-wise here? You're a little bit older, but not the oldest QB still. Oxlong is in his last season. I know that for certain.
Well, I'm gonna hold on until I surpass Oxlong
In stats or what?
in everything.
In everything. Okay. Interceptions too.
Well, I probably have already done that.
Okay. I don't know the full. I don't know.
Dobbins has been notorious for like 5 touchdowns, but 4 interceptions.
Sure. But no, I mean your play's S7, right?
Don't even know. I just created him. I don't remember what season it was.
Yeah, it's all a blur.
Ranson, 0 for 6.
Ooh. 1 for 6 though. Let's go.
What
Negative
negative
2 yards. I wonder what that would do to the QB. That still should be a 0 QB rating, right?
With the interception,
Oh yeah, yeah. That yards per attempt is pretty terrible. Like I think the formula might break if it's a negative yards per attempt. Oh, was the last game 72-14? Does that sound right?
72. I don't remember.
Okay.
Wide
And
open
big
is
bomb.
Pepe Bobo.
Pee pee poo poo. You have so many fun users on your team. You got Bauer. You got 4D Chess. I guess you're
Mike.
okay. But those are actually Bauer and 4D Chess were 2 recent off-season acquisitions there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some pretty good
This
ones.
has been this looks like a very fair and balanced game.
Yeah, they've all kind of been like this.
No, not all of them. Was the Hammerheads game like this yesterday?
No, I meant for today.
I'll say it again. We had a real rush on offense for the longest time now, and defense can't keep up.
Yep. Yeah.
Don't think that'll be an issue for you tonight.
Got him right where we want him, says Tater. Tater, welcome to the stream, my man. Branson, sorry, I had to kind of do something different
How's
with
his
your
yards?
player. I
Oh.
might have messed up his name. That's why I might have put 2 Ds instead of 1. I can't remember when I was throwing
I
it
don't
in.
think the face gen is right.
There are 2 Ds. in
I
there.
know it's not right, and I haven't updated the face gen folder in so long.
There are 2 Ds in that name. I don't see the issue with that. There are 2 Ds. Oh, we might. Oh, I think I also see an issue. We might have poached the twisters, kicker, and punter. Whoops. Well,
And yeah,
and their star receiver. Whoops.
Branson, Tater, you might want to get your player actually under contract here, as Ulysses S. Grant.
Are we gonna break triple digits?
Yes.
We might. Toasty doesn't like running, so
Did he go space raid? Did you go space raid?
no. Toasty's got a way better offense than that. Although the opening play of the game was a 65-yard touchdown run, so I really should.
Hold on, no. Did you just say a better offense than the Space Raid? What in the blasphemy? You're becoming the commissioner. You should know the true facts.
Oh, I think I know some facts about the league engine.
How can you say Space Raid's not the best offense? It's
just-
worked many times for CLK.
I just did.
I mean, how else is Tater gonna win fair and square?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, positive yards.
Yay!
Let's go, Branson. It took him either 9 or
took
10
him-
attempts to get to 1 yard of passing.
Hey, at least it's positive yardage.
Yeah. We hit the second quarter here. Mexico City up 38-0. 6-2 incoming. Branson has to get rid of it quick. Looking for Will Perbeau, the former Nightmare, called up. Dropped. Pretty well covered, though. And shotgun. This is probably the best way to counter 6-2. Branson throws it, but into a C. But Boderman coming down with it.
Somehow that worked.
Boderman is their leading receiver.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it do be like that. As Boderman with the catch and
But which Boderman? That's the big question.
The Boderman.
E. Boderman. One I'm talking
Do you,
about.
do you have the slightest idea how little that narrowed it down?
On the twisters, it doesn't narrow it down much. It's Reginald Shrubbery. Trying to get another Shrubbery. Gets a couple, 3rd and 5. Very manageable for the twisters. Branson throwing. Oh. Dropped by Boderman. Again, tight coverage from this Mexico City defense. Gonna punt it back to him.
I'd love to see a punt return.
You just saw a punt return.
I mean, for a touchdown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you can count as punt returns. Most of them have been boring. Jesus Christ, 6 for 8. 100. Oh my god.
And
Oh my
there's
God.
a catch, tough catch by Dogwood Maple.
It's like regression doesn't exist for you.
Oh, Dogwood isn't that old, is he? The S9?
I mean, I'm talking about like the Eagles in general.
Oh, well, the Eagles aren't that old. They're younger than the Lions. For sure, for sure.
Yeah, we
Compared to-
really started to make our team a lot younger.
And you signed Ulysses S. Grant to do that?
Grant
Well,
might be
that was-
one of their older offensive players now. They got a lot of S10 and 11, 12 players, kind of.
Yeah.
So, like, their S10 players are going to be in
Who is the
regression.
oldest team in the league? Sorry, but this
Yeah.
is random. But who is the oldest team in the league?
It might
You
be
know?
the Lions.
Really?
Yep.
Is everybody in regression for you, or?
Except 4 players.
Okay.
I think.
Clifford Wilson, who has been very dominant tonight.
Gino Presto swallowing them up though. 3rd and 9 coming up for Lidditz. They face
If
a
there was
full-
if there was any way to put in your backups in this game, we had backups.
I wouldn't put them in.
You what?
I wouldn't put them in.
You cruel and sadistic man. Is this the last major league game of the night?
Yes.
Okay.
the Twisters, despite staring down the barrel of a 45, punt this one away. There's 2:12 left in the half for Softens to do even more damage. Take over at the 47.
You mean emotional damage or physical damage?
I don't get it.
You've never seen that emotional
TikTok.
damage?
I don't. I'm too old for TikTok. Softens throws it to PP Poo Poo on the out route, gain a 9.
Only the most mature players' names on the Silver Eagles.
True. True. Softens. Empty set. Gonna throw it to Botterman. Let's go, Botterman. Botterman, best
Botterman
receiver on the
supremacy.
Silver Eagles team, bar none. Am I right, Toasty?
Yep.
Let's go.
Botterman supremacy.
Botterman MVP.
Botterman MVP. Softens
Botterman
wide
sweep.
open to Botterman. Oh, if we'd have saw Botterman touchdown.
Botterman sweep. Do it. Pass the Botterman. Pass the Botterman.
And PP Poo Poo in on the touchdown. Attaboy Bauer. I don't have the face gen for him. I know his face gen very well. It's kind of burned in my mind.
Yeah, I don't think you could unforget that. Or you could forget that. Jesus Christ almighty.
James Bond. 2. Kick this one deep. Silver Eagles with a 52-point lead.
I feel bad for James Bond and the Twisters punter.
Why?
This is like inhumane levels of work they have to do tonight.
I think the Silver Eagles have scored over 100 before, so I think James Bond's putting in the work before.
I mean, true. It is about the drive.
Branson not having a good one. See if he can turn it around here. All Start's going to knock him back 5, not make it easier.
They have a minute. Let's see what they can do. Is Animo Soto called up, or?
Don't know. Not on the
Oh,
not on the
Picked up
roster.
by Glockenspiel.
And thought they were going to tackle him forward into the end zone, but marked down at the 3. Oswald Glockenspiel, one of the highest paid players in the, or highest TP players in the league, making moves.
I think he was signed to the highest rookie contract in SCFSL history
I believe so.
with 80 TPE.
Okay, just a
which-
little detail, but don't you think it's really awkward that the first down markers are 10 yards deep, like so they're partway through the end zone as you see him throw it right there? Like,
Yep.
I don't see him. I don't see him.
well, you should try opening your eyes, but like you
What
see how they're like they're 7 yards in on the end zone or whatever.
Oh yeah.
As looking
Did
for
you-
Bauer, I believe.
they
PP
just-
Poo Poo.
Did they just stop the Silver Eagles offense?
I
my
believe
God.
so.
The goal line stopped us.
Yeah, the goal line offense is very challenging for Axis offense. I mean, I guess it is challenging in real life too, but it seems like it's challenging in different ways
Right.
for Axis.
Silver Eagles are like, fuck it, we'll just pass it 4 times. It's like, I don't know, what's the problem with Minarahe?
There is no problem with Menno Rahe. Rahe will get all the action at the end of the game.
Yep. He's very efficient. 1 carry, 65 yards, a touchdown. Nothing to it. Nothing to this running back business.
And did he get anything else beyond that?
Nope.
He
That's it.
will.
1 touch, 1 touchdown. What do you want? What more do you want?
I don't know, maybe he wants a 100-yard game, who knows?
He will.
Hell,
Mostly sounding quite confident there.
hell, I'll get a 100-yard. Hell, I got a 100-yard game last night.
True. I didn't. But
Good old.
Wilson,
Good old
Well, you
third
don't-
down run.
yeah, the eminent third down run pays off. Might be the weakness to this toasty offense, just running on third down and see how that works for you.
Right.
What position did you play in the Dev League?
Offensive lineman.
So, what is that? What was that comment about 100 rushing yards? But you know,
I said I didn't get 100 rushing yards.
I mean, as is what I assume to be par for the course.
Well, linemen can get rushing yards.
Yep.
Off of
Yes.
fumbles.
Yes, because I expect Dust to just Garrett Bradbury his way to 100 yards.
Yep.
I mean, I never said I was able to. I just said I didn't get 100 rushing yards either.
True. I wish O linemen had more stats in this sim engine. I'm not 100% sure, but they have pancakes, maybe? I don't know.
They
Nope.
have. They have nothing. Fouls.
They have
Penalties.
penalties.
Wow.
Whatever.
We don't show our O linemen any love.
mean, you can calculate out some stats, right? As,
Yeah, I
Intercepted.
calculate out sacks allowed.
Yep. Larry David on the INT. Kind of one of those like S10, S11 players, right? Toasty, part of this Silver Eagles core. Going to be really critical to this team's secondary. Softens having a great game as well. See if old man Softens can will his way to
He's not
a
old.
kind of old.
Dogwood.
He's kind of old, Toasty. You have to understand the league is getting old.
It's getting old and decrepit. Soon it'll apply for Medicare.
I mean, you're XP7. You're the highest TPE XP7, which if I remember my conversion, is S8.
S7.
You're S8.
Wait.
I guess you're not that old. Never mind, Toasty.
Wait. I thought it would be S7. Because 7 seasons.
That's not how the XP in the portal's
Or-
out.
Is it N+1?
It's not like that at all.
God. I have E on my team. Why am I not? I should know this.
So, Toasty, I have a question.
Okay.
My offensive lineman in Dev League has max speed for an O-lineman, max awareness, and max blocking. Do you think I should put the rest of my TPE into throw power?
I would love to see it.
Agility is one.
One what?
Agility is one thing that I would keep it in.
I'm just using
Put it in.
Yeah.
But yeah, right now, Trench Warfare, my OL, has everything maxed out and has like 300 TPE banked.
So you paid him too much.
No. Other teams paid him too much.
Oh. Wait, what was he on the Hammerheads?
Yeah, the Hammerheads paid him too much.
Ah,
Well, I mean,
that's
that was
Hoppy's user, right?
But that was, that was back when we had OL bots though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Grant, a touchdown, turn around, come down.
Okay. I didn't quite catch that. Could you repeat that for me? We don't do bots anymore, OL bots?
We do not do OL bots.
So it's just one person on the line. That's it.
Yeah, their stats are
Correct.
duplicated perfectly now.
Okay. So it's still doing that 1 to 2 ratio or whatever.
Nope.
No.
Just 1 to 1.
1 to 1.
Okay. I hope the score stays like this. I know it won't, but I hope.
If someone has max in everything, do they still get paid ATP or not?
Yes.
Yeah, so they still get paid. I mean, I would say if they have max everything, then somebody's doing something they probably shouldn't. But if they have
First
max,
of all, they shouldn't have max everything because A, kick power and speed. Well,
You can still max
you're-
it out.
you can
Right.
max it out. But anyway, just even if you say max out your core attributes, right, for your position or skill set, you'll still get TPE, and it'll just be banked basically, and you'll have nowhere to spend it, if that makes sense.
well, I mean, it's a good stopgap, like for during regression, I guess.
Doesn't matter either way, but
I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with something.
it almost does you no good if you have banked TPE, technically speaking.
Maybe we can find a better.
There's no
like a better
value
use
to
of
it.
Maybe we can find a value in it. I don't know.
You have TPE for regression, I guess, is the only value, but it's not. I mean, there's no value
Yeah,
to it.
It
I
helps
mean,
you fight regression.
well, but it doesn't really help you fight any more than you would normally.
That
Touchdown.
does.
I mean, if you had everything max, but it's like if there's stuff you could put stuff into, doesn't
Oh, yeah.
change. It doesn't change the amount that gets taken away from you from regression, so it doesn't really matter
No,
that
it just
much.
helps you fight it longer.
I guess, but that's not really a function of how much you have banked. That's a function of how much you're getting paid.
Or have gotten paid.
Right. Sometimes it's a little bit of a double-edged sword, though, because theoretically, the more TPE you have, the more you lose to regression. Do you ever think of it like that, Toasty?
Yeah, Toasty. Even
Yeah,
though it was my
Toast.
idea.
What? You had no idea.
What? But it
I
doesn't.
was completely distracted and I forgot what we were talking about.
We're debating regression here.
Oh,
Yes
yes.
and no.
Because yes, as an S. Shit, what am I? S10, maybe? I don't remember.
Yeah, there were a lot of blowouts, but I think there will be much better games right now.
And it's intercepted by Linus Riverboat.
Riverboat.
And it's Riverboat interception. The Silver Eagles defense swarming the pass. That 4 or 5 interceptions for the Silver Eagles.
Does it matter? In the long run?
Well,
I mean,
Toasty will be happy either way.
I mean, it mattered to the players, right? Like, I like getting interceptions. Well, I can't get them
helps.
anymore.
it helps.
Dustin Johnson liked getting interceptions.
I did.
Who, by the way, is leaving the PGA Tour.
How about that?
If you get basically interceptions help turn into points, and more points equals higher playoff positioning. If it comes down to that.
Which I think is dumb, and it shouldn't have to, but...
Well, I think... I mean, that's why I think it's based off point differential and not point scored, obviously, but...
But the more points you score, the higher your point differential.
Generally.
Well, that generally depends on your defense. Because you could be like Texas Tech, score 58, but give up 45. Or something.
Yeah, there's a late flag. I
Coming
think
back.
that's a hold.
I don't think it's going to matter. They're probably going to score in the next play anyway.
That's a new dance. I don't remember seeing that one. Maybe it's not new,
Crank.
but
Did he crank that Soldier Boy?
I don't think so. It kind of looked like he was burning.
Kind of looked like he was trying to do the gritty.
I don't know what that is, but...
He can gritty? Do you not know
Justin Jefferson's jam.
the dance that Justin Jefferson does every time he scores a touchdown? Jamar Chase, Mac Jones at the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, I don't really follow it, I guess.
I will send you a video of somebody doing... I will
don't-
send you a video of the gritty.
I don't
Just so you know.
really need to see it.
I don't really need that.
Because it doesn't matter that much. I like it when people, like, score and act like they've done it before. Those are my favorite celebrations, when they just hand the ball to the ref and, like, act like it's not their first time.
I don't think anybody's done that since Barry Sanders.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I can tell he's not a big fan of the newfangled NFL.
I mean, they can do whatever they want. They're making bank and doing what they want to do, but I'm just saying, it's like when my cat knocks a glass off the table, right? Shatters it. He just walks away like he's done it before, right? Because he has. I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty baller. That he has absolutely no regard for how angry I'm gonna get at him.
Yeah, right. Because what are you gonna do to him?
That's a Chad move right there. Well, I'll do a lot to him. I'll just leave him outside, but.
Okay, because that's not where I thought that was going at first.
Although he really
You're
wants.
an outside cat now.
I mean, he'd rather be some days, if I'm being honest.
Outside cat gets like immediately lost.
I used to leave him outside for hours. He loved it. Come back.
I don't understand how you could leave a cat outside for hours. And you know what else I don't understand? How people could declaw cats.
Well, declawing cats, it's been done for a while, but.
Yeah, but it's stupid. It's like, okay, my step family declawed their cat and then left it outside when they moved. So it had a ring of fleas around it, and it couldn't like scratch at them because it had no claws.
Well, usually you keep the back ones on.
Well, regardless, it couldn't.
I've never seen a cat itch with their front paws, if I'm being honest. Maybe groom
Well, no, it
themselves.
was a ring around their neck. Like their
Yeah,
back paws
that's what
couldn't reach.
that's what they use their back paws for.
Regardless, there was still a ring around her neck, and they had to get like they had to shear the hair off and all that.
Dang. Sounds like a skill issue. Anyway, Twisters, speaking of skill
Sounds
issue,
like a
they're down by 86.
God damn, Dust.
Sorry. Ratio plus you're bald.
L plus ratio plus don't ask. Hold on, wait, no. I have the perfect video for this. Give me 1 second.
As Twisters, they're trying to salvage some points. Kind of had some here and there. I think they got to leverage Shrubbery a little bit more. I think they've got to do a little bit more with their other receivers. I can't think of the one right now off the top of my head. Probo, sorry. Thought it was Jersey there.
All right.
They're just not
Dust.
really doing it.
All right, here you go, Dust.
Max slump. Be a long time till that happens. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't, depending on your position, right, it shouldn't be too bad to be max. Now, you could argue what attributes matter more or less or something like that, but there are usually, like, I don't know, depending on a given position, you know, especially with our, you know, speed caps and stuff like that implemented. What would you say, Tosi? Like, usually there's only, like the most intensive position, probably defensive back, linebacker, right?
I would.
Or wide receiver, maybe, you could argue. Or running back, actually. Running back.
Running back or wide receiver. Defense is also growing quite a bit.
Yeah, I would say, though, like, even then, it's like you have 3 or 4 attributes that, you know, are heavy, right? And the rest are kind of fillers. Speaking of heavy, this is a heavy load or burden to bear for Branson, as Mexico City's going to hit the 100 mark here.
Don't care, didn't ask, cry about it, stay mad, get real, mold, seed, cope.
I think they should give up less than 86 and score more than 0. Yeah. 120 again. We might see 120.
I don't think so.
I'm waiting for that running to happen there, Toasty. Gonna have to audit. I'm gonna have to audit your playbook, like I did lasers.
What was wrong with lasers?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Branson sacked by Mr. Kevin Choate, the Mexico City GM, I believe. 2nd and 20. Branson throwing, intercepted by Choate.
By Kevin Choate. Oh my god.
So the Silver Eagles are pouring it on here. 2.5 minutes away from finishing this slaughter.
This is toasty to pretty much
and
any.
There's a run from Rahe, so making me eat my words. Menno Rahe with a 6-yard field to work with gets the pitch for 6, and the 2-point glitch. All right, I hadn't seen that one in a minute. Not seen that one in a minute. So
I mean, it gets us like 30 seconds closer to the end.
I guess
In real time, that is.
Say 1 step closer to the end, maybe.
Hey, Toast, has Tater messaged you, like DM'd you for Mercy yet?
No. So we're continuing to add on.
Well, no. Here's a good response.
Don't care, didn't ask, cry about it, stay mad, get real, mold, seed, cope.
Perfectly good response.
Branson gets it to Wilson. Wilson's close to the first down. They give it to him. Just use their second charge timeout. Yeah, ATP. Yeah, we generally just use the term TPE, but yeah, I get what you mean.
Same difference, I guess.
And Slump, I think your QB would be just fine. He was pretty good in the preseason, so he'll be just fine for the Vipers. Nightmares are a good team, though. It'll be a really fun game. The next game will be the best game of the night, bar none. Because there is no bar.
Who played second? Who played in between the Dragons and the Twisters?
That would be the Wallabies and Aliens.
And how bad was that blowout?
It was only
Like
a
70 to 14.
72 to 14 game. Was it 70 or
Jesus.
72? It might have been just 70.
Well, again, at least we found out now who is a competitive team, maybe? I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah, they
Ah,
kicked
we'll
field.
see Niels. Dang it.
Toasty, come on, man. It's 108 to nothing. Don't you have any sort of mercy, ever?
No. The Twisters have a ring and I do not.
They have 2, actually.
Well,
That's 2 more than I have.
True.
but Dust didn't show mercy to whoever he was playing. Or Dust showed mercy, I think, to the Hammerheads
When?
last night.
No. Hammerheads are
You
good.
didn't, but you still blew him out, didn't you?
What's that?
You still blew him out, huh?
I wouldn't say 20 to 10 is a blowout, but I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know what your definition in Louisiana is for blowouts.
where are you from?
Not Louisiana.
Thanks. That narrows it down a lot.
Well,
He's from, like, North Dakota.
Oh, of course, he's from North Dakota.
big
Or
if
South
true.
Dakota. One of the Dakotas.
Big
Why don't we
if-
just merge? Why don't we just merge North and South Dakota? We get Mega Dakota.
Yeah, I don't know if we did that, might secede from the union because we'd be too self-sufficient.
I don't think Texas will let you secede first.
What does Texas have to do with anything?
Texas
I
is
think
always
this false
fighting.
start actually allows us to kick the field goal here.
Yeah.
Did it not the first time? Wow.
So we're going to be seeing triple 11s here on the score. I was about to punch in the final, and then it changed. So, Peter Softens have a game more touchdowns than
Incompletions.
incompletions, which is good. We've seen a few of that. And
I think
this
it was right after
congratulations, Toasty. You've pitched the first shutout in S14.
So that
I
means we have
think-
the best defense, right?
Absolutely, it does. Yep. All right, let's
Do some
finish
Dev League.
off the night with our Dev League game. We have Vipers and Nightmares. I cannot remember for the life of me who is home. If I was more organized, I would. Looks like we are heading to Barcelona.
Did we do our Pro Bowl game last year?
Don't believe so.
Or did we just name the rosters?
I think we just
Okay.
named the rosters.
Okay. When was the last time we actually did one?
Cow and Toasty versus Danny.
No, I mean like the.
That was a Pro Bowl.
When was this?
Me and Cow set up playbooks and depth charts and played it against Danny's
That was a fun one.
2 seasons ago.
No, that was 3.
2 seasons?
Was it 3?
Or was that S10 already?
I don't remember.
That was S10. I streamed that game.
Who won?
LBG.
We
Toasty.
destroyed Danny.
Yeah.
Who was the roster anyway?
I know you had
Like,
Oxlong.
Who was y'all's roster? Oh, never mind. Yep, no. That's all I needed.
All right, here we go. Omaha at Barcelona. Got a great matchup here.
Wait, why is Prebo on the Nightmares? Why? I don't think he should be on that roster. See, there he is, Prebo.
Did I copy over the stupid offline file Barcelona roster?
Might have.
Oh, man. Oh, I did. Okay. It's going to take a little bit.
Do you want me to stall or something?
Stalled these nuts.
Ha, got him. But no. I just got something from my friend about the Tobin Bell interview at the SAW convention. You know, at a SOCON.
Man.
Sock on these nuts. Got him.
Man, you got the whole squad laughing.
I know, right? L plus ratio. Am I right?
Absolutely. So, I don't remember. I don't think I touched. I'm just gonna check. I don't think I touched the Omaha. I think that one's fine.
Barring some.
Yeah, that one's
Well,
fine. So I just gotta
yeah,
fix
it's
the. I guess gotta fix the Nightmares roster. I thought their rating seemed a little high.
high.
Yeah.
And for Dev League?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how rare is it to see a B in the Dev League? It's not that rare to see a B.
Uh, B is the highest rating you can have in Dev League, I guess.
Unless you spent all your TPE in one category or one
No,
statistic.
caps at 85, my dude.
Oh, I didn't realize we had caps in Dev League.
Yes, we do. So it's the
Well,
majors caps for speeds and 85 for everything else.
okay.
And I guess, yeah, that's it.
The more you know, I guess.
I know a thing or two about Dev League.
So I assume when you take over, you're going to do both the Dev League and the Major League Commish?
I didn't think that far ahead, I guess.
Well, no, I'm shocked at TOK stepping down, honestly.
Sorry for the delay, folks. I am just doing some very quick roster damage control here. The yeah. Fortunately, the Nightmares don't have too many players. Have to back out and reload the rosters, aren't I, Toasty? Okay. I think we're in a little bit better shape here. Let's try this again. Omaha at Barcelona. There we go. All right, still. I think so. Now testing. There we go. We got
Let's see.
Lennox at QB. Yeah, there we go. So,
Alrighty.
up the game here. Baltimore, overcast night with some high winds.
Ooh, I could possibly get to use the
Yeah, experts have the Omaha Vipers as the favorite, Barcelona as the slight underdog, just where they want to be, and we'll kick off this final game of the evening. A-Dub, the league did not try to cheat you.
yet.
Kara's Askers to boot this one away. And Deion Chambers set to return this one up to about the 23. That's where Omaha's going to take over on offense. Insky drops back, tosses it to Boderman. Uh, I don't remember if I got your changes. I might have not. I did the play call changes. I'm pretty sure I did the play call changes. That's all I saw. Are there others? I didn't see a depth chart change. I just saw the play call. Where was the depth chart posted? Spreadsheet had everything. Oh my god. Doing all of that? Uh, okay. Yeah, I really don't like it when the stuff's all buried in a spreadsheet. But I was scrambling to get things ready today anyway. So let me move people around. Putting okay. Why isn't Man Muscle on a team here? Sorry, I'm not reading chat right now because I'm doing this, but I'm sure you're all saying very nice things about me. Uh, uh, okay, I guess. Scott Chag. Okay, I'll flip those guys. Honestly, it was pretty close. Not gonna lie. Almost on the same wavelength as you, my guy. Um, except the DBs here. Uh, okay, you got JC Jackson. All right. Okay, I think we're squared away. Oh, except the hold on, I gotta make your playbook quick. Take a second. Quite the playbook here. A lot of pew pew, I guess. Defense. What do you have going on for defense here? Nickel 4-3. Okay. Omaha team. Omaha off. And nickel 43. Okay. I think we're squared away now. Let me know if anything changes. What are we talking about in chat here? Try this again. Omaha offense. That looks like it did okay. And then back to Barcelona. Get this going here. I'm falling way behind, so I apologize. Hopefully we got a few more people filtered in here. Set up the game quick. I like to go to Baltimore because it kind of has the purple in there, you know. Baltimore, Barcelona. They're somewhat. They kind of rhyme. I win night game. I don't know. Those changes didn't put the odds in your favors, A-Dub. You might come to regret those. Let's start. Okay, here we go. Last game of the night. This one a Dev League game. Omaha kicking it away to Barcelona. Nightmares to receive. It is Eric Gunther. Had such a great game in the preseason there. Starting things off for us tonight. Under center will be Hayne Waddox, of course. Returning QB. See how he fares. First play, first pass. First down. 10-yard pickup from Mr. Gunther via Waddox. Now in the I formation. Waddox is dropping back. Throws it, and Rylan Moffitt. Gains 9. Good pickup of 9 there for Moffitt. He gets second and 1. Run from Waddox. It's play action, or play action from Waddox. Looked like a run. Bonderman ends up getting the sack. Was very good blocking, to be honest. Waddox just didn't decide in time. 3rd and 5 coming up. Waddox through the air. Gets rid of it before the pressure. Does Ferguson have enough for the first down? No, he does not. He stopped inches short of the first down marker. So that's going to force a Barcelona punt. Kerrers, Askers trying to pin him deep. Doesn't get a great punt off. Out of bounds at the 24. So it'll be the Omaha Vipers with an opportunity to strike first. Still no score. Their defense held. We'll see what their offense can do. First play by Hinsky. Overthrown target. 2nd down and 10. Back to passes. Hinsky and Deion Chambers, the receiver, coming down with it. Hits a first down here. Tough catch across the middle. Does come down with it. 14-yard pickup. Quick flag here. Might be a free play. Hinsky's just going to throw this one away. Doesn't want anything to do with that sack potential. And this will be accepted. Cut the yardage in half. 1st and 5 for the Omaha Vipers. Insky back to pass, has some time, throws the curl route to Higgins, and Higgins turns upfield but ends up stepping out of bounds. Can't quite tiptoe down that sideline. First down, pickup of 11. Omaha in Barcelona territory. It's Hinsky on the aerial attack again. Gets it to Higgins again. That's a good pickup of about 6. Now in the gun, Mr. Ryan Ruddy to his left. Hinsky taking the pass, getting it to A.J. Galloway, the tight end, and does not get the block, but a great pickup. Inside the red zone now is this Omaha offense looking good so far. Hinsky pitches it to Ruddy. A tackle for a loss by Boderman. Hinsky in the pistol now. Drop back. Throw it, and out of bounds. Nothing doing there. Incomplete. 3rd and 10 coming up for this Omaha offense. They do not have a kicker, so it might be a tough. It might not be a gimme for Boderman, but they're going for 6 as Chambers with a catch makes a miss. And down to the 4-yard line. What a play on 3rd down. Gutsy called to throw it short of the first down marker, relying on the receivers to make moves and get the first down, and they do just that. The follow-up play not as good, losing 3 yards, 2nd and goal. Insky throws it. Deion Chambers waltzes into the end zone, and the Fang Gang has struck first here in Barcelona. Almost done with the first quarter already. Omaha, very methodical drive down the field, orchestrated by Hinsky with Higgins and Chambers in on a lot of action. They are up 7-0. Boderman set to kick this one away. And it'll be Eric Gunther to return it. Up to the 35. A few ticks left in the quarter. Barcelona playing from behind. I think Wadix will be just fine. Pitches it to Jones there. Andrew Jones doesn't get much. We get to the end of the first quarter, 7-0. Still early, though. Omaha looking good on defense and offense, though. In the shotgun. And Wadix. Got a couple playmakers to the left. He's going to throw it to the left. That's Ferguson. Ferguson catches it, picks up 8. Or call it 9, actually. 3rd and 1 coming up for Barcelona. In the I formation, 6-2 incoming. They're passing. Got to get rid of it quick, and he does, but just overthrows the receiver. Well covered, too, by the Vipers, and I think that's going to force a Karras Askers punt. Punt is long, but not a good enough pin. Too much mustard on that punt. Going to be a touchback. Vipers take over on offense again at their own 20. Hinsky dropping back. Has some time. Wide open as Galloway, who had a big catch on the previous drive, gets another one there for a gain of 13. Very pass-happy offense right now for this Vipers team. This time they run it with Ruddy. Ruddy going nowhere, though. 2nd and 13 coming up. Hinsky back in the shotgun. He's been effective passing here so far. Gonna throw it to Chambers, and Chambers catches it, makes a man miss, and gets 15. 16 yards on that play. Wow, what a play. Fresh set of downs for the Vipers. Back in the pistol on offense, but no, it's a false start. Chuck Rounder, my dude. Can't be twitching. I know this is Twitch, but you can't be twitching. Set them back 5, 1st and 15 coming up. A lot of new, fresh playmakers on this Vipers offense. You got Ferguson, you got Chambers, you got Hinsky, you got Galloway. Probably a couple others that I'm neglecting here. Higgins, so a lot of playmakers on this Vipers offense. Chuck Rounder paving the way at offensive line. Really good potential with this Vipers team. And their offense is already looking better this season than last season. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Short gain there to Ruddy. Make it 3rd and 5 as we approach a 2-minute warning. They're going to run it again. No, it's Ruddy getting stuffed. And Barcelona calls a timeout. The eminent 3rd round run strikes yet again. Botterman on to punt this one away as we approach a 2-minute warning. Lobster Killer, good to see you, man. I don't know if you're quite up to 20 sacks, but I'll let you know. No, so AW, you can't do anything about that. The AI, if it feels like it cannot convert within a certain amount of time in the second quarter, if it cannot, if it feels like it can't convert the 3rd down, I mean, I'll double check, but like, I don't know what maybe you didn't have 100% passing, but if it feels like it can't convert a 3rd down, it'll run it. No joke. Yeah, you can totally talk to the Barcelona folks to see if they can put you into a better spot. I believe Odeon, TLK, and Henry Benry would be 2 of the people you talk to there, Mr. Porter. As the Vipers get the ball back here. Cody, what a name on the punt return. Gets up to the 37. They have about 96 seconds and 2 timeouts. Try to score again before the end of the half. Keep in mind, the Vipers deferred, so they would get the ball to start the second half. There's a good pickup by Botterman. Insky, very effective game so far. 10-13 touchdown. Trying to do more. Finds, oh no, underthrew the receiver. Would have had some space too. Incomplete, tough break. Helps out the Nightmares though, I guess. 2nd and 10 does stop the clock at 1:13. Insky and the Pistols passing again and misses the receiver again. Cannot time these slant routes properly. It's going to make it 3rd and 10. Insky throwing and almost throwing an INT. 4th and 10 coming up. Botterman to pump this one away. Yeah, I think Hinsky's development will really, the Vipers' fate will hinge on Hinsky's development. I think that'll be fine, though, because you can be a good first-year quarterback in the Dev League, no problem. 2nd and 10 now, just under a minute. Barcelona with great field position. Waddox hasn't gotten much going, but trying to get something going there. Gets it to Botterman for a short pickup of 5. 3rd and 5 coming up. Barcelona uses their 2nd timeout. Waddox in the shotgun, looking to throw for it. He drops back, dumps it short, and it's dropped. So that's going to bring on a Cares Askers punt. And not a great punt. Down at the 29. Could have pinned them a lot deeper, so the Vipers 2 timeouts, 42 seconds. Still could score. See how aggressive Hinsky is. Barely gets rid of that. Could have been sacked easily. Instead it sails out of bounds. 7-0. Still your score. I don't think Omaha has to get too aggressive as they do get the ball to start the second half. See how they play it though. Fumble by Hinsky and it's recovered by Botterman. Botterman's got some space and gets finally swallowed up at the 14. That's a tough break for the Vipers as now the Barcelona Nightmares, well within field goal range, have a chance to score. It's Waddox throwing and going out of bounds. What? Dave, what? What's the what? What's the what about? Waddox to throw. Looking end zone. Intercepted. Gives him the ball right back to Jackson the second. I think that's supposed to be the second. It should be LL. That's kind of funny, though. I don't want to keep it. I'll ask him. And so the Vipers get the ball back. Couple turnovers. Here we go. Hinsky almost giving it right back again. Incomplete, though. Yeah, Slump Dog, so we only process updates once a week, so it won't take effect till next week's games. It's Higgins coming down with it. Omaha uses their second timeout. Big catch from Higgins all the way up to the 44. Hinsky playing pretty well despite that strip sack. And Chambers catches it. Can he get out of bounds? No, he doesn't. Stop short, and Omaha has to use their final timeout. That's kind of costly. Could have maybe saved a timeout. Instead, they'll have one last chance to go 43 yards. Hinsky with some time, throwing it to the running back. It's Ruddy, and that will do it for the first half. Omaha holding on to a one-score lead that they got from Damian Chambers. Low-scoring affair here in Barcelona. Kyrus Askers booting this one away. On the return is Kevin Higgins. So far, the lowest scoring game, pretty low scoring. It was pretty normal for Dev League. As quick throw to Chambers on the wheel route. Nice route. Good timing. Chambers couldn't make that defender miss if he would have. Could have been deadly. Great game from Chambers so far. Touchdown, 6 catches and 79 yards. Vipers looking to be the aggressor here. Looking for Higgins, though, incomplete. Yeah, I mean, that's how the Vipers, when they were the Binaries, won a championship, right? They had an outstanding defense. As Ruddy picks up 2. Third and 8 coming up for the Omaha Vipers. Hinsky throws across the middle, and it's Man Muscle. Man Muscle with the first catch of the game for him, and it couldn't have come at a better time, converting the 3rd and 8. Vipers in nightmare territory at the 45. Hinsky throwing it again across the middle. Galloway snagging it. Not sure if that was his pass to catch, but he made it his. And just like that, Vipers, after a few plays, are all the way down to the Barcelona 27. And it's Hinsky finding Deion Chambers yet again, one of his favorite targets. It's a gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Hinsky dropping back, throwing underneath to Chambers yet again, but Chambers is met from a swarm of Nightmares. 4-yard gain. 3rd and 1 coming up. Can the Nightmares defense make a stand, force a turnover? Hinsky looks like he's throwing for it. He is. Quick throw, and Higgins comes down with it in the one-on-one coverage. That's down to the 9-yard line. 1st and goal to go. Run by Ruddy's got some space. Just not quite. The wheels does pick up 5, though. 2nd and goal. Very, very methodical drive from Omaha. Very similar to their first one their one that scored touchdown. Hinsky throwing for it again. Has a receiver through the back of the end zone, but overthrows it. Thought he was going to go underneath, but Axis don't like them underneath routes. 3rd and goal to go. It's Hinsky under center in the goal line formation. They're running for it. It's Ruddy. Does he have the blocks? Yes, he does. Touchdown, Vipers. Ryan Ruddy, the converted linebacker, scoring here on this one. 13-0 PAT pending. PAT is no good, though, as Vipers take a 13-0 lead here. Shoot up a bunch of clock. 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Barcelona offense looking a little flat. Needs to make something happen. Their defense has been pretty okay. Just need the offense to produce. Hayne Waddick's got to generate some points, some yards, some big time conversions. As Ferguson gains 7. 2nd and 3. Yeah, Slump. So like because the opposing defense isn't very statted out or has very high attributes, that's part of the problem, or that's the reason why sometimes you can run it very effectively. There's a lot of disparity, but as the defense gets better, it gets impossible to run. And that strip sack there for the Vipers is going to set them up with great field position. Throw Incomplete there to the left side, way overthrown by Hinsky. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Ruddy runs, loses 2. 3rd and 12. Yeah, but the Frost Giants aren't very good on defense either. Chambers runs it down to the 6. Nice catch. And running it again is Ruddy. And it's also very, very hard to run on the goal line usually. At the 5-yard line, 2nd goal to go. Hinsky, and we've hit the end. Oh, and a false start. Oh, a lot of stuff going on here. We have a false start, end of the quarter. Let's get some force and the clock resumed. Can someone clip that? Can someone clip that and show that to me? As that was strange. 3rd down and goal to go. Hinsky can't find the receiver. He's got trips left. Watch out there. Might be a receiver getting open. But they're going to run it instead. Ruddy doesn't have much for wheels and gets swallowed up by the defensive end. Yeah, slump. That's a very common animation that we see. As Bonderman's kick is up. And double doinks. No good. The 26-yarder. Not going to count for the Vipers, so it will remain a 13-0 game. Waddox. Good throw. Hit as he throws and almost throws an interception. I think that was Lobster Killer. Ooh. Third and 10 coming up. Maddox has not been comfortable in the pocket today. Has not generated very much offense. And that's a drop. Receiver's not helping him out much either. It's going to force a Kara's Asters punt. Cody What-A-Name on the return. Gonna get it up to the 48. That run gets 7. 2nd and 3 now. Throw and intercepted. Hinsky was hit as he threw, and Bonderman credited with the INT. Maybe that's the spark this Barcelona Nightmares team needs. They're going to quick throw to their Bonderman. Only a gain of 2. Going to need a lot more of that as we are approaching 3 minutes left in the quarter. Waddox. Throw has some time. Throws an interception. Jackson the 2nd. His 2nd INT. Omaha getting the ball back. Trying to milk the clock now. Run by Ruddy. Loses 2. Run by Ruddy. Tackled for a loss by Joe Duncan. Make it 3rd and 11. Looks like they're passing for it. It's Hinsky. Just gets rid of it. Gets it to Galloway. Galloway can't get much, though. That will force a Vipers punt. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in this one. Nightmare's not out of it, but it's starting to get tougher and tougher as time goes on. They do have all 3 timeouts. They are probably going to get good field position off of this punt. Spoderman returns this up to about the 28. Maddox throws across the middle. Gunther makes a man miss. What's the flag on, though? Gunther's down the middle. Is anyone going to catch him? It's Cody What a Name to finally chase him down. And no, the hold brings it all the way back. That's a tough break. So 1st and 20 now for the Nightmares. It's Hayne Waddox throwing it deep again, almost getting all those yards back. Said it's incomplete. Waddox cannot connect with his receiver. So it'll be 3rd and 20. Waddox under center. Has some time, throws it to Bonderman, but Bonderman's stuffed immediately. Barcelona uses their first timeout. I think they're going for it here. They are. If this is do or die, if they don't make it, it's game over. Waddox throws it short. Bonderman with the spin move down the sideline. Has enough for the first down and ducks out of bounds. Waddox throwing it down the left sideline. Ferguson cannot break free, but does get 8 or 9. Barcelona with 1 timeout remaining now. 74 seconds in this game. 6-2. Waddox gets stuffed. Scott Shagg in on the sack. Waddox throws it to Bonderman. Bonderman is stuffed. Barcelona with no timeouts. It's 4th down again. They converted a big one earlier. Do they have another in them? And they do. They convert. It's Waddox trying to do some late game magic. Across the middle, it's Gunther. Gunther makes one miss. Does he have enough distance? Not quite, but does get all the way down to the 10. And Gunther with the touchdown. Pass across the middle, no doubt about it. 6 points. Barcelona's finally on the board. There's only 30 seconds left, though. They need an onside kick. They have no timeouts. Here's Astor's PAT is good. And the Vipers recover the onside kick. That's going to do it. Omaha's going to go in victory formation. And will come away with the first win of the season for them. So great game played by all. Omaha coming out with the dub. I really don't think you want to throw it. I'm just going to keep it real with you. Slump. That will do it. Great game from Deion Chambers. And, yeah, we'll do it all again tomorrow. Not sure what the 2 games are. Maybe we'll do back-to-back of one of these 2 teams. But thanks all so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.